Hey friends, welcome back. Sir Ezra the Watchful here, and I wanted to quickly respond to just kind of an update on the House of the Dragon. So this is the Game of Thrones kind of prequel, right? HBO is making this. It looks like the release date's going to be 2022. And my question, just kind of a question, I'm sitting here pondering and trying to think through my own thoughts, which is dangerous. But I'm wondering, what timeline, when is this going to take place? And as I was sitting here thinking about it, I was thinking about Aegon's Conquest, and I was thinking about the Dance of the Dragons, right? And sort of this Targaryen civil war that takes place. Where's the best place to start? I used to think it was going to be Aegon's Conquest. We're going to start right there, go back to the beginning of Fire and Blood, and off we go. The more I've thought about it, I don't think that's what they're going to do, and I don't think that's the case. I may be missing something. I'm not so sure it's been confirmed. If it has been confirmed, please let me know down in the comments. I'd love to know. Matt and I would love to talk about it over on Bend the Knee, our Song of Ice and Fire podcast. But last I knew, it's kind of up in the air. We're talking about the Reign of Fire, but when? Are we going to look at the very beginnings of that, or are we going to jump right into a conflict? And then I kind of thought there's a nice in-between, right? There's a really nice in-between in that you could just go straight to the Old King, right? You could just jump right there, and you could, now not his whole reign, right at the end. We don't want to start at the beginning and then just be sitting there for years and years learning about, watching the King's Road be built and so on. Really right towards the end of his reign, when he has to call sort of a great council to decide who is going to be his heir. And that leads right into King Viserys the First, Targaryen, right? King Viserys. So he is, I think if you started there, you could talk about a great council under the old king in 101 AC, and you could then lead, into see some of the precedent that is set for that decision, start to understand how the Targaryens are naming their heirs, who sits at Dragonstone, all of that stuff. And then you could get into the issues that Viserys has in his daughter Rhaenyra and his brother, and the power struggle between them and the High Towers. So I think that's sort of maybe where you would start. But you could see sort of the end of the old king's reign into his grandson's reign, into King Viserys. Kind of start it there, right? You don't have to go all the way back to Aegon's Conquest. I guess you could do a quick little sort of, it could be referenced or mentioned, but yeah, gosh, I think there's tons of content just in the Targaryen Civil War, seasons worth. So there's no reason to go all the way back to Aegon's Conquest. I don't think we would need to do that. And I think what they really want to do, if you're HBO, is you want to see dragons fighting dragons. Just go all out, right? Versus Aegon's Conquest being more of, he shows up and he has a dragon, therefore he wins. I don't think you're going to get seasons upon seasons of that. I'm not even so sure that you would do a season of it. I don't know. It just seems like the story's more interesting once you get to the Dance of Dragons. And I guess that's where I would start it. I would kind of look at Viserys' reign right towards the end. Look at what happens with his daughter Rhaenyra, Prince Daemon Targaryen, his brother, and Alicent Hightower and her children. The Greens versus the Blacks, right? That's where I think we want it to go. So I don't know. I kind of want to get people's thoughts. If you have a thought, if you have a comment on that, or you think there's a better place to start, let me know. But you could really just tell a bit of the history through the old king, and you don't have to go all the way back. And we can kind of see right there at the end of that and get into some of the plotting, the scheming, or what have you. So whether they do time jumps or someone's got to summarize it for us, or you could just throw us right into it, right at the end of Viserys' reign, and when he is, the night that he is, that he dies, and look at the power grab from Alicent Hightower, and Rhaenyra is away, and what takes place, Sir Criston Cole, all of that I think would be really cool. So anyways, leave your thoughts down below. I'd love to kind of engage and continue to talk about it. If there is an update, please let me know. I'm really interested in this. I was just watching another YouTuber, Talking Thrones, was kind of giving just a quick update on casting. They're casting right now for it. It seems to still be on schedule for a 2022 release. HBO kind of, and I'm not sure exactly how or where that update came out, but it seems like they're indicating that they are on schedule, as much as one could be on schedule during a pandemic. So there's that. All right, friends. Well, just a quick little thought from Sir Ezra the Watchful here. Leave me a comment down below. Please like, please subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.